Welcome, guys. My name is Kat. If you didn't watch part one, this is part two to this whole spread. It's just a regular reading. I pulled two different tarot decks to clarify, and then this is to make up for my Witchy Wednesday reading that I missed yesterday. So I don't pull any love-specific decks. I don't pull any specific oracle decks. It's just whatever comes out. And we did have more money come out in the first reading. Our immediate challenges and root causes to our lack of self-belief of creating the success in our journey was stemming from a love relationship that didn't happen with a soulmate energy. So that's kind of the synopsis of part one. But for part two, I'm going to do my medieval fortune telling deck, which is my old Cartomancy deck. I don't fully know the meaning of every single card, so I'm going to resort back to the handy dandy little booklets. And yeah, we're still going to just pick up on all of the intuition that you guys give me with your energy, right? So you ask your questions, intuitively I pick up on it, and we just go from there. So yeah. Let's see how we're gonna do this. This is the medieval deck does require a 5-card spread, and it's a little different than how I did the last 6-card spread. So I normally do past, present, future, like our what's at hand card, our root cause, which is the challenge, and then our potential outcome for the whole overall situation. So let's see if I can kind of line it up the same. Anywho, ask your questions, and yeah, we'll get going. What does my collective need to know on this beautiful Thursday? We had, just some numbers for you. 16 for the Tower in reverse, though. So that's a 7 over the 7 card. So we had the 7 of Pentacles and then the Tower in reverse, which is a 7 again, to clarify that. So 7, 7. We had the 2 and the 9. So the High Priestess clarifying over the 9 of Pentacles. The 2 of Cups. So again, 2 and 2. And the 8 of Pentacles and the 10 of Cups, which boils down to a 1 again for a new beginning. So yeah, there's really good energy here. We are stepping into this potential success, but we just got to fully embody these queens. We have the Queen of Wands and the Queen of Pentacles come up, and the High Priestess. This is a lot. And the Hierophant. Hierophant was in reversal, and the Justice was in reverse, but there's a lot of strong feminine energy here. So we're being asked to step into this feminine prosperity. Ooh, okay, this one just flew out at me. Let's see. This one flew out, and it is acorns. Acorns. A single acorn? You. This is interesting. Let's see what this one could possibly mean. E is the first card I'm supposed to choose. So the prey. This card could be picked out before the others so as to enable the hunter to understand where life will soon be leading them, which target and which treasure they should be craving for. And if it's a human figure, this will tell us that the purpose of our efforts could be a person. If it's a number card, then you'll need to see the interpretation. A suit like bells might reveal that the goal will be a new job or a cash win. Okay, so your goal is a person. I told you this love was kind of underlying here, even though you want the success within the money and the business realm. This 2 of Cups and 10 of Cups showing up for us was really showing that we were disappointed that this soulmate energy didn't come through. So our prey is a person. Okay, E. Let's do E. The long-term vision here. You know, you're not seeing this person come into play right now, you know, especially with the Tower in reverse. So like you went through all these sudden changes and the destruction of this person not being here now. So you felt like that wasn't a success. But let's just, let's see what's going on with it. Let's keep pulling. Okay, that told me to stop then. A. We'll go in order from here on out. A is the 6 of bells. Okay. And that's clarifying over the 10 of cups and that Hierophant in reversal. So you needing blind faith and this belief that this happiness, family and harmony, and this emotional stability can come back to you. A is the Hunter. So the Hunter represents the Court. That is the protagonists of our reading. This card will reveal to us the situation that are situation at the outset of the hunt and is the basic resources with which it can continue. If the Hunter card is a positive one, the journey outset will be good and we will have less need for allies and less difficulty in achieving our goals. Conversely, the prey will be harder to capture and we will have to be careful about the card C, the adversary. Okay. So the adversary, we need to be mindful of C. Let's see what B is next. B. The 2 of bells over the 2 of cups. To clarify over the 2 of cups. Ooh. But this is your challenge. Your challenge is to step into this energy. Ooh. Okay. Red ribbons of faith are always soulmate energy to me. This is like you guys are so connected together. You're connected together. But it's in the immediate challenge position too. So it's like, with over the Ace of Wands, you guys, there is this new opportunity for growth here. There is meant to be a new beginning here, but this is our challenge. Okay, let's keep going. That was B. Okay, so then C. Oop, let me put this in the bottom. C. Ooh, we've got a king, the 2 of acorns. Okay, the C, the adversary. It represents an obstacle or a person competing against us in the hunt. It could be a physical competitor or a feeling of insecurity that we have, or even an objective impediment. The court should see this card as a useful challenge towards self-improvement and winning against all adversary. Oh my goodness, what am I saying? This is the adversary card, but winning against all adversity. Got it. Okay, and then D, the ally. The ally is your high priestess. It is your intuition, your independence. Ooh, with the 9 of bells, we've got a lot of bells here. What did I say about like planting the seeds for harvest? Look at what this guy's doing. He's planting the seeds for this harvest. If you go back to part 1, I was talking about that. Okay, so now we can decipher everything that's happening. Let's go into D. Dun, 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 dun. So D, the ally. The card comes to our aid as if it were a friend, a partner in adventure, or a trusted ally. This figure and its associated suit, the bells, provide us with power, strength, advice, and the possibility of recognizing a kindred person around us. Who's ever helping you plant these seeds? Okay, well, we love this. We've got a lot of bells here. Okay, so A, which is the hunter. This is the protagonist of your reading. The card reveals to us the situation at the outset of the hunt, the basic resources with which it can continue. If the hunt card is positive, the journey outset will be good, and you'll have less need for the allies and less difficulty in achieving it. Okay. So let's see. Is it a positive card? It is a bell. The reverse is 6 of bells. So it's intense psychological energy. It would be a good idea to channel it through to a careful plan. In part 1, it was all about you not having a plan to be successful, right? And postpone important decisions. This is small, slow gains. What did I say? Oh my goodness. Okay. So, a plan towards this happy, harmonious, emotional stability is you needing this blind faith in your personal beliefs. And yes, this can be intense psychological energy, but channel it with a careful plan and postpone any important decisions, right? Think about small, slow gains. We like that. Okay. B, the fortune. Oh yeah, I forgot to read this for you earlier. So B represents destiny, fate, good or bad luck that enters the battle, what pushes us towards the prey, and what distances us from it. This card can help our hunter if it is a positive or neutral one, but it may hinder them, decreasing the Quarren's chances if it is negative. It looks pretty positive to me. Okay, the 2 of bells. Conclude an alliance. The setting up of a working company, an adventurous agreement, or the confirmation of a personal relationship. Messages are on their way and focus on verifiable facts and achievable projects. So, yes, this was over our immediate challenge and present situation. So, you had the Ace of Wands in the upright position. There is a new potential here for new projects, for business, potentially a new relationship here, a new beginning, new growth. And we have the 2 of Cups. So even though the immediate challenge blocking you from the success was the soulmate unity that didn't come through just yet, right? This close bond, you know that you had the spiritual connection with somebody, but that is essentially what was blocking you from these other opportunities in life. So here, this is pretty much telling me that you're going to be setting up a working alliance with somebody, potentially going into working a working company with somebody, an advantage agreement. So you're going, whatever agreement you make in business is going to put you in advance. This is confirmation and could be of a personal relationship. So messages are on their way. Somebody, whoever this was with your 2 of Cups, soulmate unity, will eventually come to you with a message. And secondly, for business too, it's a very positive card for both business and love. You just need to have facts on the whole situation and strive towards these very achievable projects. We love that. C, so the adversary. This represents the obstacle or person competing against the hunt. Okay, let's see what we've got for C. This is the 2 of acorns. Collaboration, gifts, or good advice. It may indicate a fortunate partnership a lucky couple, or the doubt between two options. Be altruistic and listen to your heart. So that's interesting. That's the adversary. This is the obstacle or person competing. The court should see this card as a useful challenge towards self-improvement and winning against all adversity. So this could represent a physical competitor or a feeling of insecurity internally that you have, or even an objective impediment, some external factor. So this Two of Acorns. There's collaboration here. There's gifts and good advice coming in. This indicates a really fortunate partnership. So whoever you're about to go into business with, this is going to be really good. But it's also, could be, just be mindful that it could be your immediate challenge too. This is a lucky couple, but there's doubt between the two options. Maybe somebody feels like they couldn't step into this Two of Cups, the soulmate union, if they wanted to be successful in business, is what I'm getting. But there's a lot of passion here. Somebody's working very hard, though. They felt like they had to work really hard, and potentially, yeah, their decision could have been to choose work over love. But it says listen to your heart. Whoever you're going to go into business with, though, this is good. Take some good advice from somebody and collaborate, accept the gifts, but just know that this could also be your challenge, right? This could be your own internal insecurities, your challenge against stepping into this successful relationship, whether it be in business or love. You're essentially going against yourself with your own insecurities. This is very interesting. Okay. Sorry. Thank you for being patient with me. We're figuring this out together, guys. A, B, C. Okay, D is next. We're back to the bells. So reminder that this is the ally, that over the High Priestess energy. This card comes to your aid. Think of it as a friend. This suit should provide you with power, strength, and advice. With the Nine of Bells. Trading, trips, and unexpected adventures that may bring in extra income. Brilliant and bold allies. Let yourself be seduced by new events and take appropriate care. Yeah, so really plan towards this. You're about to maybe take a business trip or take a trip that will lead to business. You're going to be trading ideas or business, influences. An unexpected adventure that'll bring extra income. We absolutely love that. So somebody's stepping into your life that's going to be a brilliant and bold ally for you. Let yourself be seduced by new events and take appropriate care. So whatever is coming in, you just have to have blind faith towards it, right? With this hidden knowledge, this hidden intuition from our High Priestess energy, you're about to step into a lot of rewards and see the fruits of your labor. You could live a very luxurious life and be self-sufficient with this financial independence when this new person steps in, giving you this opportunity of trade and trips. There's an unexpected income coming in through an adventure. So be mindful to that. Ooh, this is a really cool spread. Okay. And then back to E, which is this was our prey, right? Which was a person. Ultimately, I really feel like even though the success and the money should have been the prey, you still have your heart set, your mind and your heart set on this Two of Cups coming back in and this Two of Bells. But it's okay because we are forced to focus on work and get all of the successful stuff coming in our way, and then still potentially get that prey at the end of the hunt. So let's see. Dun, 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 with the acorn, a single acorn. A generating force, determination, and willingness are the ingredients for the success of your new goals. Good omens for those who aim straight for their goals. Oh. Well, I read that for you for some reason. So, but it is actually the knave. I was thinking that this has to be 1 or 0, but no, it's you, which represents the knave. So this is a shrewd, sporty, hardworking person who achieves their goals quickly and with a youthful dynamism. Beware of flatterers. So your prey is this hardworking young person. They're a bit shrewd and sporty, and they may have had a way with words and flattered you a lot in the beginning. I'm picking up that this was the Two of Cups energy and the Ten of Cups. This is like who you had this soulmate energy with, but this is also the person who chose to focus on achieving their goals. But you're being reminded that your determination and willingness are the ingredients for success in your goals. So keep your eye on the prize. I wouldn't let this person flatter you too much, or now, even if they're in more of a shrewd energy right now, because they chose to focus on their work and goals rather than you and the relationship. This person is still your hunt. This is what you want to come in. This is interesting. This is still your prey. You're still craving this person, even though they were a bit shrewd and chose to focus on business. But this is who you want. They could have a beard and a mustache. They're climbing their own mountains, right? Look at, they're working hard on their own thing. He's carrying stuff. He's working his way up this mountain. He's working hard on his stuff. Very interesting, guys. Whoa. I want to read a little bit more into this too. So B. B is your fortune. This is your destiny, fate, and good luck that enters into this whole arena. And this can help the hunter, you who's a little bit too in your head about this whole situation, get your positive results and get the prey, which is this masculine who chose work. So your destiny with this Two of Bells. Yeah, your destiny is setting up a working company. So I think you're going to start your own business. And adventurous advantages. Ooh, la, la. There's so many words. Advantages, right? You're going to come into an advantage agreement. Advantageous. That sounds better. You have an advantageous agreement and the confirmation of a personal relationship eventually, which is your fate of the whole situation. So I really truly do believe that you will eventually come into get a message from this person, your prey, that you want, that they will come into you for this personal relationship because this is a positive outcome. Messages are on their way, it says. So focus on the verifiable facts and achievable projects. You're meant to focus on achieving these projects of this adventure that you're meant to go on and starting this business and coming into these gifts and this unexpected income through this unexpected adventure or travel. And eventually, it's saying like, just focus on the facts right now because eventually the messages will come through in confirmation of that personal relationship. You're going to get a business agreement that advances you as well as this love that you want. That's coming in. That's so cool. Anything else that I need to just clarify? No, honestly, guys, I think that this is it. Okay, I hope that that resonated with you. Really cool witchy energy coming through with the medieval fortune telling cards. I'll try to get better and memorize even more decks for you. But yeah, I think that it worked out. So I hope it resonated. Again, my name is Kat. This is my channel, Pure Premonitions. And yeah, soon, let me know in the comments if you want me to start doing personal readings and personal zodiac sign readings with a little tea leaf fortune telling. So that's what I've got for you today, and I hope it resonated. All right, bye.